a heart hanging round my neck, keeping the pieces of my soul in check. We drew a line in the summer sand. At 30 years I'll take your hand. We laughed at the gray that we never seen, safe in the space of the years between. 29 felt like a finish line. I bought a ring that I hoped you'd find. Just one more month and you'd be mine. Oh, we broke the last promise we ever made. The price of a lifetime is finally paid. You took a flight to the silver clouds, while I'm left here screaming in the silent crowds. One in the ground, one in the air, looking for a maybe that isn't there. We reached the edge, but you were there. The news was a static, a cold, empty sound of a bird made of steel that hit the hard ground. I have this velvet box, blue and small and half a heart, with no one to call. I'm standing at 30, but I'm standing alone, giving a ring to a cold white stone. Why did the sky have to steal my bride? I'm the only one left on the other side. I follow the map, but the map was torn. Happy birthday, my love, I'm so forlorn. We broke the last promise and I'm letting it go. The only wedding I'll ever know is the one in my dreams, where the winds don't blow. I'm 30 now, and you're forever young. Goodbye, my half. The house is quiet, the boxes lined in a row. The echoes of our fighting finally let me go. I found a letter tucked behind a photograph, a ghost of a smile, a shadow of a laugh. The paper's yellowed, hidden from my angry eyes. I broke the seal and found the truth beneath the lies. My hands are shaking as the blue ink meets my side. I didn't know you were bleeding in the middle of the night. Oh, I was a blind man chasing my own pride, while you were drowning in a silent, lonely tide. You wrote, I'm leaving so your halls can fill a child I couldn't give you, and all those little toys. You sacrificed our love just to set my future free, while I was the monster who brought you to your knees. Now the jazz is playing, but the notes are all out of key. I'm holding the heart that I didn't know how to see. You spoke of doctors and the hollow in your womb, how you felt like a flower that forgot how to bloom. I called you cold, I called you distant and unkind, but you were protecting the peace you thought I'd find. Every tear I see on this page is a bullet to my soul. I had the world in my hands and I let it go. God, I'm sorry. I'm a king on a throne made of shattered glass. I'm screaming your name as the shadows pass. I thought I was the victim in our bitter war, but I'm just a fool standing at an empty door. I'm the worst man you ever loved. I was a blind man chasing my own pride, while you were drowning in a silent, lonely tide. You loved me enough to say goodbye. The ink is blurred by the tears of a man who learned too late. I'm so sorry. The champagne's gone, but the bubbles still burn in my throat. We were sailing so high in a gold-plated boat. You looked at me with the sun in your hair and promised forever in the soft summer air. We had 90 days of waking up in the light, just 90 days before the world turned to night. Then a piece of the sky fell down to the sea and took every tomorrow away from me. The steel hit the ground and my heart hit the floor. Forever wasn't long enough, baby, it was a lie. A 3-month eternity under a crashing sky. I'm wearing this ring on a hand that's grown cold, living a story that'll never be told. The preacher said, till death do us part, but he didn't say death would start in my heart. 90 days of always, now it's just a goodbye. Suitcase is still sitting right by the bed, full of the dresses and the words we left unsaid. I spin this gold band till my finger turns blue, trying to feel the ghost of a touch from you. They say time heals, but time is the thief who gave me a lifetime of nothing but grief. Why did the clouds have to take you away? I'd give every breath just for one more day. The forever we signed was written in dust, in a world that I hate, in a God I don't trust. It was only 3 months. Oh, it was only 3 months. Forever wasn't long enough, just a season of love, then a winter of stuff. I'm still your husband, but you're just a ghost. Of a promise kept too short. Goodbye, my forever. Back crow dreams and messy ink-stained hands. We drew our future in the university sands. We'll go together, you whispered in the hall, before the winter made your heart beat small. Our school ties us straight, our spirits were high, but the white-walled classroom was where we said goodbye. In a sterile room we wore our navy blue, a mock graduation just for me and you. Your hand was trembling, but your love was true. We were too young to say goodbye at 18, the saddest graduation the world has ever seen. I handed you a paper, you gave me your soul. In this hospital bed where the bells used to toll, the tassel turned and the monitor went still. A lifetime of always against a fading will. We were just children with a mountain to fill. I held you tight in your starched white shirt, trying to absorb all the pain and the hurt. You looked at me with those tired graduation eyes and said, go to our dream beneath the college skies. Your heart stopped dancing as the sun went down, leaving me a king with a paper crown. I wanna scream, I wanna shout. We had the books, we had the plans. Now I'm just holding your cold, quiet hand. Until the day I die. We were too young to say goodbye, but you're the brightest star in the university sky. I'll carry your diploma until the day I die. Class dismissed. Go to sleep now. I'll see you in the dreams we made. The static on the line was cold and sharp. We tore the strings of our heavy hearts. I said some things that I didn't mean, and watched you walk away from the sea, into the midnight, into the rain, leaving me here with my pride and my pain. The house is too quiet, the air is too thin. I'm waiting for the door to let you back in. My thumb is hovering over the glass. Oh, I sent a million words into the night, waiting for a sign, for a little blue light. I'm sorry, my love, please come back home. I'm lost in this house, I'm scared and alone. The message is sent, but the bubble stays gray. I'm praying for the words to wash the anger away. Just one little red to know you're okay. I've typed 1,000 versions of I love you, trying to undo the damage that I threw. I look at your slippers by the side of the bed and replay every hateful thing that I said. The rain is a rhythm of blues for my soul, watching the minutes take a heavy toll. I'm tired of losing, I don't wanna win. I was wrong, God, I was so wrong. This night is too dark and it's far too long. Why is it still unread? I'm staring at the screen, at the little blue light, hoping you're safe somewhere in the night. I'm sorry, my love, I'm still here. The rain is stopping, but the screen is still dark. I'll wait for you until the morning spark. I called you a shadow, a whisper in the hall. I let your devotion just hit a brick wall. I called you too much, I called you a drain, while you were the umbrella shielding my rain. I pushed you aside like dust on a shelf. I was too busy loving myself. Then the house went quiet and the air went cold. I looked for the diamond I used to hold, but the silence is screaming that I let you go. Oh, I loved her too late. Now I'm standing in the hall, watching her reflection fade on the wall. I ran to find her with a heart full of pleas, but I found her on a wedding day with a heart at peace. He's holding the hand now forever is he. She looks so beautiful in a dress of pure white. The girl I called annoying is a star in the night. She didn't look back, she didn't even see the man who woke up to his own tragedy. I had the gold and I treated it like stone. Now I'm the king of a world all alone. Then the house went quiet and the air went cold. I looked for the diamond I used to hold, but the silence is screaming that I let you go. Oh, I loved her too late. Why was I so blind? I wanna scream, I wanna fight, but he's the one taking her home tonight. I'm so sorry, I loved her too late, but at least she's okay. Someone finally saw what I threw away. I love her in silence from across the street. Be happy, my love. You deserve the world, even if it's not. Even if it's not. Be happy, my love. Be happy, my love. Be happy, my love. You deserve the world, even if it's not with me. I traded my suit in the city lights for a map to the coast in these quiet nights. The doctor spoke of a fading tide, but I'm still standing here right by your side. I watch you watch the ocean's blue, trying to catch a glimpse of the you I knew. Your hand is in mine, but your mind is a cloud. The silence between us is getting so loud. You're drifting away, but I'm holding the line. Oh, before you become a memory to yourself, I'll put our love on the highest shelf. I'm filming your smile, I'm catching your breath. I'm fighting a war with a slow kind of death. You've forgotten my name, but I'll give you my heart. I'll be the person who knows you by heart. Who are you? You asked with a puzzled stare. The world went quiet in the salty air. I smiled through the tears and I held the lens tight, capturing the way you look in this light. Even if I'm a stranger in your beautiful head, I remember for both of us every word that we say. Your hand is in mine, but your mind is a cloud. The silence between us is getting so loud. You're drifting away, but I'm holding the line. Oh, before you become a memory to yourself, I'll put our love on the highest shelf. I'm filming your smile, I'm catching your breath. I'm fighting a war with a slow kind of death. You forgot gentle stare. The world went quiet in the salty air. I smiled through the tears and I held the lens tight, capturing the way you look in this light. Even if I'm a stranger in your beautiful head, I'll remember for both of us every word that we said. Your hand is in mine, but your mind is a cloud. The silence between us is getting so loud. You're drifting away, but I'm holding the light. Before you become a memory, I'll be your anchor, I'll be your sea. I'll remember you for the rest of me. It's me, it's me. It's always been me. Sleep now, my love. I have it all on tape. It's me. It's always been me. Sleep now, my love. I have it all on tape. Sleep now, my love. I have it all on tape. Now, my love. I have it all on tape. I used to live in the middle of a melody. Every note you sang was a remedy. But the crash was a static, then a sudden break. A heavy curtain fell for heaven's sake. The doctor said the nerves are dead and gone. And now I'm a musician with no song. I reach for the radio, but I only feel the hum. My fingers search for chords, but my soul is numb. I lost my ears, and then I lost the one I love. The day my world went quiet was the day you went away. I'm watching your old videos, but I can't hear what you say. Your lips are moving like a ghost in a silent film, a beautiful rhythm in a world that's gone grim. I'm screaming in the dark, but there's no echo in the room, just the vibration of my heart beating in a tune. I see you hit the high note, I see your eyes shut tight. I remember how that sound used to heal my night. I touch the screen trying to catch the vibration, but it's just cold glass and my own devastation. A jazz man who can't hear the blues, a lover who has nothing left to lose. Lips are moving, I know that song by heart. But we're 1,000 miles of silence apart. I'm listening with my eyes. I'm loving you kitchen's cold, the tea is getting gray. I've forgotten how to live since you went away. The bed is made, but only for one soul. In this empty house, I've lost all control. But I hold this phone like a sacred prayer, waiting for the ghost of your voice in the air. I press the button, I close my eyes, and for 10 seconds nobody dies. I hear the click, then I hear your breath. Honey, I'm home. Your voice is the only thing making me complete. I play it 100 times into the night, a digital lifeline keeping me upright. You're still in my pocket, you're still in my head, a beautiful echo from a world that is dead. The battery's low, the screen is cracked and thin, just like the state of the skin I'm in. I live for the replay, I live for the sound of your don't forget, keeping me aground. But tonight there's a flicker, a flash of the blue, and the only bridge left is breaking from you. Honey, I'm home, don't forget to eat. Your voice is the only thing making me complete. I play it 100 times into the night, a digital lifeline keeping me upright. You're still in my pocket, you're still in my head, a beautiful echo from a world that is dead. Please don't leave me, stay on the line. I'm not ready to be alone this time. And just like that, you're truly gone. I forgot how to eat without you. Honey, I'm home. I say it to the wall, but there's no echo, no answer at all. The ghost in the machine has finally found sleep. Honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. The house is silent, but I'm still listening. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, your voice. Honey, I'm home. The static on the line was getting loud. We were screaming words through a digital cloud. My fingers trembling, my heart was cold. I typed the words I should have never told. I'm done with us, don't call me anymore. I slammed my phone and walked across the floor. Silence followed, heavy as a stone. I waited for your name to light my phone, but the air felt thin, the clock just stood still. I didn't know the void I was about to fill. And you never read the last text that I sent, a permanent goodbye I never truly meant. While I was angry, you were losing your breath. My hateful words met the silence of death. The screen is dark, the bubble's still gray. I give my life to take that send away. Now I'm trapped in a choice I can't undo. The last thing I was a lie to you. The sirens echoed through the midnight rain while I was nursing my pride and my pain. The officer said it happened so fast. I saw your phone shattered in the glass, lying on the asphalt, face down in the street. The notification was incomplete. If I had 1 minute, just 60 seconds more, I'd scream I love you till my throat was sore. I'd erase every letter, I'd break every key just to have you back here looking at me. But it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. 'Cause you never read the last text that I said, a permanent goodbye I never truly meant. While I was angry, you were losing your breath. My hateful words met the silence of death. The screen is dark, the bubble's still gray. I give my life to take that send away. Unread, it stays unread. A goodbye that never